Hello, my friends. Today we're going to do a big challenge. Actually, two big challenges. I've had this bracelet here for a very long time. As you can see, it's missing two, well, I think it's 5, 6, yeah, 5 of these here. And I'm not really, and this one's broke. I'm not really thrilled with the look of it. I mean, it's not horrible. I do like the expansion things. And I think they're just held on by these two things here. I can't tell that anything else is holding those on. But I had no way of replacing these until we figured out about the ballistic gel, where we can make our own molds. So that's one of them. The other one was this bracelet. This is a stretch bracelet, and I find it very pretty, except for, look, that one's broke. That one's broke. This here is broke. Could I just delete this one here? Delete those two? And just replace that one? Could. I think that would work just fine. Also, I found these here, which are just a little off in color. They're the same. I could use that one right there if I wanted to drill holes in it. That one's a little. Or I could just make earrings with them. Kind of. With it being away from it, I think that it would look like it goes. If I put it right next to it, maybe not. So, we are going to try to replace this and just replace all those. That is my my plan. Now, how do I get these off? I think I just have to bend these up and hopefully not break anything. And I guess I could get a sharp, like maybe a knife, and pry those up. This here is a lot easier. So we're going to start with this one. And basically we're just going to cut it like that. Pull these all out. And I did check to see whether or not we could reuse the string here. Nah, it's not long enough. Where's the knot? The knot, there's the knots. Knots. All right. It's got a good stretch to it though. Throw that away. Okay, now how are we gonna do these? All right, that's a broken one. That's a broken one. And that's a broken one. So those are the 3 broken. If I were to put that in the thing here like this, it would be too tall. So what I need is a different container to do that, because I want to do it straight up and down like this here. And then just form the thing around it. Now, what I do have, let me see what I did with that. I know I brought 2 in here. All right, I do have this. Question is, how am I going to get it out once it's formed? That is a thing. So, and this wouldn't take very much gel, and all I need to do is make one of these, because we're going to eliminate one of these and this, and just make the bracelet a little bit smaller. Question. Maybe I can find something else that I can use. We'll see. But that's the step there. Okay. Now with these, I can definitely use this tray here. I can just line them up along the bottom here. And I'll probably have to use the mold twice, which is fine because if I go with 2 colors, I don't know that I like the 2 colors. Do you like 2 colors? All right, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. All right, so there's 22 slats. And you always want to make some extra in case you get some air bubbles or something just doesn't come out real well. So if we do like 24, but 22, so it would be 11 of each one. What else goes into 22? Not anything really. Yeah, numerically it's, you know, you couldn't do like 3 because that'd be 21. That stink, huh? Or I could do, have to do some math here. Figure out what I could do where I might be able to do 3 of something, 1 of something, 3 of something, 1 of something, or yeah, we don't know yet. We don't know that yet, but the first thing we got to do is tear it apart. That's not going to be fun with this. This was easy. Let's just throw these in here. Ouch, I'm sorry. That was a good bonk, huh? Now I'm not going to throw this away because that's pretty. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Maybe I can crush it up and put it in something. I don't know, but I don't want to waste that. This here I can make. That's why. This is, I can just make this with bronze mica powders and resin. Let's put that over there. Well, let's put it all in there. Just keep them all together. All right. Whoops, missed one. Can't lose anything. That's the big thing. When you're tearing things apart, you can't lose stuff. Okay, I've pulled out some tools. We'll see what works. Let's start with this one here. All right. Okay, can I get under that? Doesn't want to get under that. This one might be a little thinner. Do not want to cut myself. Nope, everything wants to slide off from that and cut me. All right, think. Can't get onto it that way. What if we get underneath it? Underneath it a little bit. Don't want to ruin the metal though. That's let's pull it on out. Oh, my husband just got home. All right, let's. Nope, that is not gonna work. We'll have to figure out something. May not be able to fix this one. That would be terrible. Because I really this is so cool. Oh well, this one might need to go to the back burners while we think. Okay, I'm figuring it out. And see if I can get that pointy in there. It's not easy. Just a little bit like that right there. Just enough to get underneath. It starts to move. Oh. Still don't want to cut myself. It's a little looser. Let me see if I can get this side a little bit. Okay. Try this knife. Yeah, I think this is the knife I was using. Come on. Come on, you can do it. And I'm going to be talking to myself like this through the whole thing. I don't want to ruin my stuff here. Let's see if I can get that out. There it goes. Look, it's hollow. I was thinking these are going to be heavy enough to stay down on the thing here when we do this, but now I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to attach them. And I'm not sure if this one will work or not. It does have that break in it. So anyways, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be using this, prying, and till I get them all off, because I'm going to need them all, otherwise I'm going to have to make, well, I've got to take them off anyways. Ooh, this one's broke too. All right. Not sure how these got broke. See if I can get under that with this. And yes, I am worried that I'm going to slip this knife, slip and cut me, which is a pretty good worry, actually. Oh, I got it under it, and then it slipped. Okay, just right there. Just right there. Just right there. There we go. All right. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 more to go. Yeah. Okay. Well, you don't need to see me in case I do slip and blood goes everywhere. That one's done. The broke ones, they come apart. So we can get those out. How many broke ones are there? There's just that one's left. That's broke. Oh, that one might be. There's a crack in that one. Okay. I will be back after I get these all done. Okay. It's all cleaned off. And no blood. Look at, no blood. So we're good to go there. Now all we have to do is get the good ones, put them in here, and yeah. Now I could attach these all down, or I could use the little trick that I learned, which is just put a little bit of resin in, or not resin, a little bit of the gel in, let it cool, and which will stick these down, and then heat it another thing and pour it on top. And that's what I'm going to do. These here, I think these are here are garbage. So next step, heat the gel. All right, let's just pour a little bit in. I think that's all I'm going to need for this first little bit here. And yeah, it's okay if you get that on your skin. It just washes off with soap and water. All it is Knox gelatin and glycerin. So there's nothing harmful there. All right. Now let's place these where we want them. That's another thing that's good about this particular technique. I think I need just a little bit more. Got some dry over here. All right. Is that, yeah, you can place these things where you want them. Let's put one up here. Right there, right there, there. Put another one up through here. Put 4 across, I think. 4 across. 4 across, and then 2 down here. Ooh. Air bubbles. Don't want air bubbles. All right. My lighter's not right here. I put it away. Can you believe I put things away? I know, yes you can, because I'm always telling you to put things away. And just like with resin, because this is melts basically with heat, you can take a lighter and pop all the bubbles. Let's see. Oops, there's one right there. Pop. And this is almost set now, just sitting here because, whoa, that wasn't you that time. I actually hit the light. Get that away from the side. Get this one away from the side. Don't touch. Do not touch each other. Okay. All right, let me put that in the refrigerator for just a minute. Okay, that was literally just a minute. And you can see they are stuck down. Okay, let's put another layer on. And I see some air bubbles right here. Do not want air bubbles. Air bubbles, air bubbles. Okay, there's air bubbles. Air bubbles. Now these on top don't matter because there will be no, that's not where we're pouring. What matters is there's no air bubbles on the, what do we call it? It's not a bead. It's not really a cabochon. I guess it kind of is. I don't know. Anyways, just make sure there's no air bubbles on the whatever it is you're making the mold of. Here, I'm getting rid of the ones on the top here simply so that we can see better. Yeah, the gel is a little cool, so and some of these bubbles are actually beneath the surface. They'll only pop on the surface. Oop, I stuck my lighter in the gel. I've done that before. Okay, there we go. A couple more bubbles there on the side. There's one there. Come on, pop. You're not gonna pop? Huh. All right, fine. Be like that. Oh, we got one coming up. See the air bubble underneath it? Big air under. All right. I can hold it down. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, there's another big air bubble. Anybody else decide they're going to fly up? Yeah, see, I didn't have very much gel on this area or this area. And that's why they are coming up like that. I'm going to go put this in the refrigerator. Let it set. Okay, 3 of these floated. Let's take it out of here and see what we got, though. Oh, yeah, they do not want to come out easy. All right, that's one of the ones that floated. Okay, I was gonna say, oh no, another one, but no, it's part of the other group. All right. Now we got to decide what color we want to make our bracelet. All right. Yep, that one's inside. Luckily, this stuff you can retrieve stuff out of it. Might not retrieve it until after I've used the mold. All right, that you see this little flap thing? We're gonna have to cut that. We can do that with scissors or an X-Acto knife or whatever you have. All right, let's. And that there just goes back into the gel container. Ooh, this one needs cutting too. All right. That one came out clean. And what I try to do is when I take these out, push on the side here, which kind of cuts it. And then of course you'll have to go in and pull this out here. There should be one more with, yep, this one's got the gel on the inside too, just like that. All right. So how many good ones do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which is less than we need, because we need 11. So we're going to have to do either an extra mold or do this 3 times. Do 3 molds. And since I planned on doing 2-part resin for it, oh well. That's all right. We can do it. We can do it. Okay. No. Oops. This one's awfully close to the edge there, but I guess it's going to be okay. I guess. Now I wonder on that other, on this here, if we could actually lay it, let it kind of, I don't know, maybe pour a little bit like we did start this, set that in it, and then pour the resin on top. We'll have to check that out. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave those in. I mean, they're not hurting anything in there, and I might hurt something digging them out. So, well, we got that far done. Now we just have to mix up our resin, because I want to do the 2-part, which means stir, stir, stir. Okay. Well, let's put those over there. I'm going to set this back in here. Put this back in the refrigerator. Let me turn it over. I don't know. I don't want it to get warm. Okay, folks, time to make some resin, and we're going to do epoxy 2-part resin, A and B, and you make equal parts of this. Okay, and I'm just making up a little batch, so I'm pouring very slowly. Come on, let me see you. Where are you? Ah! Oh well, guess I'm making more than I thought I was going to make. All right. First one. And since this is brand new, I don't have the lines as yeah, as dark as what the other is. All right. So, because I'm making more, there's a couple of projects I want to do, so I'll be doing that with whatever's left over. Okay, first thing we do is once we got this poured, we take our timer and hit start. And then we stir for 5 minutes. And I'll be back because that's a very boring process. Okay, I'm chose phthalo green. And if you ever need to spell phthalo, check it out. It's I had a really hard time spelling it. P-H-T-H-A-L-O. Yeah, that's really how it's spelled. All right. And to make the morning interesting, I just spilt the resin. Yeah, luckily I hadn't colored it yet, so it was just clear, but yeah, it's always fun when you mess up. I have not made anything out of this phthalo green, so I said that would be the perfect thing to make a piece of jewelry out of. Make a bracelet, because I don't have anything this color. I don't know that I have any shirts this color, but there's outfits that you know, they're a neutral color, so you can add whatever color you want with them. So I might make a pendant or some earrings or something that's also this color, so that it yeah, so that it'll match. I think I may have put too much in that last one. And I don't think I've mixed up enough of the green, but that's all right. I may have to come back and file some of the bottoms of these so they're all the same depth. I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah, see, I need to mix some more up. Oh, and I just, oh yeah, I got 4 more. Okay. All right, so this is the one container that I spilt. Okay, let's go right there. And my green. We want a nice big scoop of this, and we don't have to worry about light penetrating it because this is epoxy and not UV. And I just got resin on my hands. That's not good. Yes, that's why you should be wearing gloves. and also why you shouldn't tip over your resin. This resin cleans off a lot easier than the UV resin off your hands. So there is that. Here, let's go put that right there so you guys can see better what I'm doing. Now, the other thing we're going to need to do is make sure we don't have any air bubbles trapped in these. And what I'm going to use is this dotting tool. See, it's got a blunt end on it, so it won't scratch the mold, because we got to use this mold again. Oops, shoot. Because I need 21 of these pieces. And it's going to take a couple days to do this. Man, I am making a mess. Because this is 2-part resin. It has to sit for like 24 hours. Although I probably can unmold it after 12. But I'm not going to be up at midnight, so, well, hopefully I'm not going to be. That's one thing about getting old. Your sleep patterns are really thrown off. Okay. Bring that down to this end, down to that end. This one doesn't have as much in it, so let's add a little more. All right. More in this one. This one. All right, let me set that aside. Get this here, and there's a trough right down the middle. I want to make sure that one doesn't have any air bubbles in it. Then just go around the edges, down the middle, then around the edges, down the middle, and around the edges. This gel is very cold because it just came out of the refrigerator. Or we could do what I just did, which was just kind of go around it and try to clean off your tools. All right, now I'm going to use this and clean up. Clean up, clean up. Just drop that back in. Here. Drop that in here. Clean up here. There. 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 Up. Up. Clean up. All right, let's get that off. clean up there, up here, up here. All right. That's so much better. A little bit there. Does that mean there's none? No, this right here will cause a, it'll be like a film that you can actually peel off the top of this gel. All right. Well, let's set this aside. We'll come back to it, like I said, tomorrow. And we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, really neat. I was thinking we were going to have to do 2 molds, or 3 molds, but we're going to only have to do 2. Okay, folks, time has passed. I've done 1 mold, and I'm getting ready to take the last one out. And I did make extra because, well, I can. And maybe I'll make some earrings or something out of it. And this way, if I got air bubbles and stuff, I can not use that piece. Or got some gel over that one. Nope, that's resin. Okay, got to clean that up a little bit. Same with that. All right, on our mold, let's clean up the mold for the overspill. You do it just like you would if it was silicone. Take a piece of tape and just pick it all up. See all the stuff is pulling up? All right, I'll finish this later. We'll go to the next part, but you saw how that's done, yeah? All right. Okay. Well, my phone decided to shut off because I had forgot to delete the last video that I put on it. So it goes, my memory's full, and it shut off. So I removed all the things out of the gel here. And the way you clean that, the same way you would if it was a regular silicone mold. And what I'm doing is I am using a piece of packing tape. And there's a lot of schmutz from, as you can see, there was overspill over here. And it needs to be cleaned off on these here. But it also was on the gel. So you can see the gel has got a lot of mess inside it. If you can't keep all of it out, but you want to get it as clean as you can so that, yeah, you don't want, do you see all that schmutz? Yeah, you don't want that in your gel. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to need this mold anymore. If I needed it anymore, I could have used it again because it's perfectly fine. Put it in here and I'll just melt that so it will fit in that container. All right, now on these here, I did start this, by the way, and since I had forgot to delete the last of the video from the last video I did, yeah, you didn't get to see it all. All right, so what we're doing is we're just putting that in like that there and bending these prongs down, and it holds it in place. Now, what I could do is I could, with E6000 glue these into place, but that's not how they were done. They were done like that. These are the 3 that I had done before. I'm going, oh, we're not videoing. Anyways, I have plenty of extras of these because, all right, that one is, let me tip this down. Oh, bet the back of it. I don't want the back bent. bent it back up. All right, then push it in. Bite it down on and bite it down on. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to put all these around here. And yeah, then we'll have the bracelet all fixed. And I'll be back to show you when it's done. Okay, that's it. What do you think, huh? This is what it came from. Black and white. I don't wear a lot of black or a lot of white. And now it's phthalo green. I think I could match something green so much better than I could black or white. And it's a complete bracelet now. It's no longer broken or trash. And I love this this mechanism on it. It's not a cheap bracelet because of that mechanism, but it was so easy to put back together. Okay, this is Bethany with New Life Jewelry Creations. Thanks for stopping by. This is one of the pieces that Tina, my sister, gave me. Oh, I broke a nail. In the lots that she gives me. So go, if you want something challenging to do, go to Amber Fieldmouse Jewelry on YouTube and contact her. See if you can get a jewelry lot that needs love. She also has some nice pieces that she's reselling. So if you're into that, go for that. If you want some craft items, that's a great place to go. Okay? All right. See you next time. Bye.